If I can go back to my 20-year-old self and give her three pieces of advice, it would be this. My frontal lobe just developed last year, and I have been seeing everything so clearly. I'm going to help you so you can get to where I am a lot faster. First things first is dating is nowhere near your top three priorities in your 20s. You should only be focused on becoming the kind of woman that can attract the kind of man you're looking for. Whatever habits you want to see in your ideal partner, build them in yourself. The health, the wellness, the intelligence, all of it, and then you're going to attract him to you. You don't need to go chase or find anyone else. Next is don't be on the constant search for personal development information, looking for new things all the time. Go back and reread, relearn the things that you have already consumed in the past but haven't fully applied. I have 3 books that I'm rereading this entire decade that I've read over and over and over again. First is Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Next is The Defining Decade by Meg J. Third is The Psychology of Money by Morgan House. Whenever I feel like I'm lacking discipline, I go back to Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil. Whenever I feel confused and lost in my 20s, I go back to Meg J's The Defining Decade. And whenever I want to feel more confident about the decisions I'm making with my money and the wealth I want to build in the future, I reread The Psychology of Money by Morgan House. So don't go and look for a bunch of new things if you haven't applied the information that you currently have, because by the end of the decade, we should be able to tell that you've learned these things because of the results that you have. Last but certainly not least is learn sales, point blank period. Whether you plan on running your own business or just working for someone else, doesn't really matter. Sales is one of those skills that's just going to take you far in life, make you more convincing, the kind of person that just feels like you can talk to anyone. You know that you're confident in the way that you communicate. It's something that can just take you far. In my life, I started learning sales when I was kind of like in my teens, and it's really been the one skill I can always fall back on, because no matter what, I can always sell something else for myself, sell something for someone else. So there's like a skill set that is a safety net for any time I feel unsure about my ability to generate my own income. So learn sales early, learn sales consistently, work on your sales skill no matter what. And whether you want to run a business of your own or work for somebody else, it's going to take you so far in life. So those are my 3 things that have helped me from 20 to 25. I should have done some of them a lot sooner, but hopefully you'll start a lot sooner than I did. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Your 20s are loud. Everyone is telling you what you should be doing. Social media is convincing you that you're behind if you're not married, traveling every month, wearing luxury brands, or living in a high rise apartment. But most of what gets attention isn't what actually changes your life. Your 20s aren't about impressing strangers. They're about building the foundation that your 30s, 40s, and 50s will stand on. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by what's trending. Focus on what is going to compound. If you don't learn anything, a new word, if you don't get the concept of anything, please get the concept of compound interest. Let's talk about what actually matters in your 20s. First and foremost, your education and skills. Not everyone has to go to college, but everyone should be learning something. Now, when I say not everyone has to go to college, I know some people go to college, they graduate when they're 18, 18, 19. They don't go directly to college. I would say go directly to college, coming from someone that did not go directly to college. Please go directly to college. I don't care if it is community college. Go directly to college. Go directly to college. Within 2 years of you graduating, go to college. You're not missing anything in your hometown or by going to work and not going to college. Now, some people have different things going on so where they have to go to work. But when you can, go to college. Whether it's college, trade school certifications, entrepreneurship, investing, or learning a high income skill, knowledge is going to pay you forever. The prettier you are, the more people may underestimate your intelligence. Prove them wrong, because the woman who can solve problems is a bad mama jama. Because beauty might open a door, but your competence is going to keep that door open, and it's going to keep you in that room. 2, your money, baby. Listen to me. This is probably one of the biggest things that will determine your freedom. Learn budgeting, saving, investing, credit, retirement accounts, taxes, negotiating your salary, starting another stream of income. Money gives you options. Options let you have your freedom. Options let you leave bad jobs, bad relationships, bad cities, bad situations. Financial independence in your 20s or even learning about it, you don't have to be all the way there. Just get the ball going. Financial independence is one of the greatest forms of self care and self respect. Number three, your health and fitness. Your body is carrying you through your entire life. Treat it like it matters. Develop habits now that future you will thank you for. You know how we used to see, well, I don't know, especially y'all that's in y'all 20s now, y'all probably don't watch anything regarding this, but we used to see cartoons and shows with aliens getting trapped on planet Earth because their what you call it, UFO or whatever, their shuttle broke down and they can't get back to their home planet. That is your body. Your body is carrying you through your entire life. So take care of it because you only get one body, as far as we know. And you don't want it to break down on you. So I need you to move your body, lift weights, walk, stretch every day for your mobility. Sleep, get enough sleep and eat enough protein. Drink enough water, hydration, not just plain tap water. Do some coconut water, add a little salt in there if you need to. Ask your healthcare provider what kind of water you should be drinking for optimal hydration. Go to your doctor. Take care of your mental health too. Having a fit, healthy body isn't just about looking good. And yes, it will get you in some doors. It is about having energy, though. It's giving you confidence, mobility, and longevity. Four, your mindset. Your biggest competition isn't another woman, it's the version of yourself that's afraid. In your 20s, you need to be working on your confidence and your discipline. Those are two major ones. The next two major ones are emotional regulation. Don't let anybody play with you. Self-awareness. Boundaries. Don't let anybody run over you. Delayed gratification. Don't go in debt. You don't need it right now just because everybody else have it. Your mindset determines how you respond when life doesn't go according to plan. And trust me, life won't always go according to plan. There will be times that you feel like giving up. It is okay. You are not alone and you're not the first person. You're not going to be the last person. Do not give up on yourself. Go take a walk, go clean up, go sit in the bed and cry, do whatever. But make sure you know it's not the end. Number five, your network. Pay attention to who you're around. Your friends influence your habits. They influence your spending. They're going to influence your confidence. They are going to influence your opportunities and your standards. Build genuine relationships. When you go to college and you see that weird kid in the room, build a relationship with them. That might be the next scientist. Build genuine relationships. Support other women. Meet people who inspire you. Sometimes that one little conversation is the one that changes your entire life. And you can change someone else's life. They can go off to do big things and they can either come back for you or they'll let you know that you really made an impact on their life. And you can find your purpose that way. Number six, your spirituality. No matter what your beliefs are, have something that keeps you grounded. Life gets hard. People are going to disappoint you and plans are going to fall apart. So, having faith, purpose, gratitude, or a strong sense of who you are can keep you steady during difficult seasons. Inner peace is worth protecting. Number seven, dating isn't a deadline. If you decide to date, great. If you don't, also great. Dating in your 20s is often about learning. You need to learn what you value and you need to learn your boundaries. You need to learn what you won't tolerate. Not every relationship is meant to last forever. In fact, most of them won't last forever. Some people are lessons, and those lessons are hard to get over because our feelings be hurt. Yes, they do, but it's okay. Once you get over it, don't ever let yourself get back to that place with the same person or another person. Also, don't measure your worth by whether someone chooses you. You need to choose yourself first because people have a lot of stuff going on. Just like I'm sitting here telling you ladies this, other people have a lot of stuff going on too. So they not even half of them not even looking at it how you looking at it, and then you over here thinking you ain't worth nothing because they ain't choose you. They out here probably trying to survive they self. They don't even know. They don't even have the blueprint. So choose yourself. Number 8, don't rush motherhood. If you don't have children, don't let society convince you you're behind. Life is not a race. Nobody gonna be there to help you raise those children. They don't have to. If you have a good support system, then cool. But it's not their obligation. And your parents, they don't raise their kids. They might want to go out and have a little fun now. Although we do know a lot of our parents still gonna pitch in, but still be mindful. You have time to build your career, to travel, to heal, learn yourself, and create stability. Motherhood is important. So is becoming the woman you'll be when that chapter arrives. The person you are when motherhood arrives is very important. That's why some people who have kids at different stages in their life, some of the kids feel jealous because the younger child usually gets a better version of the parents, and it's kind of sad, but it's life. That's why you should wait. Number 9, if you already have children, your life isn't over. Maybe you're watching this as a young mom. Hear me clearly. Your dreams did not expire. You can still go back to school. You can still start a business. You can still get healthier, make more money, travel, find love again, build an amazing life. Your timeline simply just looks different, and it's okay. Don't compare it to someone else's highlight reel because you don't know what they have going on in life. 10, and this is the last one, invest in the woman you're becoming because every decision you make today is introducing you to your future self. So you need to be asking yourself, will this make my future easier or harder? Your 20s aren't about being perfect, they're about planting seeds. Some won't bloom until years later, but they are planted and you're going to reap what you sow. So keep planting anyway. And this is a little bonus one. Be careful what you put on this internet because it doesn't go away. Once it hits that internet, it's there to stay. And you're going to be a different person 10, 15, 20 years from now. That could stop you from getting the dream job that's going to help you live the life you want and help you live comfortable. So don't be fooled by social media timelines, comparison, or outside pressure. The woman who seem like she's winning overnight are often standing on years of quiet work that nobody saw. People counted her out during those years. Your education, your money, your health, your mindset, your relationships, and your peace will carry you much farther than chasing validation ever will. So give yourself permission to move at your own pace and to make mistakes, to learn, to grow, and build a life that actually feels good to live. Because your 20s aren't about proving anything to the world. They're about becoming the woman your future self will thank you for. If you enjoyed this video and if it helped you, don't forget to share it with someone else. Also, let me know in the comments, what are you focusing on most in your 20s? Or what advice would you give your younger self? And if you're on your level up journey, check out the other videos in this series. This is Pretty Girl Rich Era, where we heal, level up, and become the best version of ourselves. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, loves.